morning, guys. How are you? Okay, so I went to the. It's a little bright. Let's see if we can turn this down a little bit. All right, guys. So I was able to go to the supermarket today, and I was able to pick up a few things. Actually, let me grab it. All right, so I decided to make this as a live because I feel like it's just too many things to go through. Let me see if I can find some better lighting. Okay, so I went to the supermarket and got this big bag of vegetables. I think I told you that we're going to be juicing. So I picked up some carrots. I picked up some celery. Picked up some cucumbers, ginger, spinach, kale, my son wanted broccoli. I'm not going to juice this one. He also wanted corn. He's now trying to eat healthy too. Some more corn and red apples. So I spent about $57. So if you're going to start juicing, please understand that it is an investment. And I think it's important for us to invest in our health. So let me grab the juicer. So funny story about this, I purchased this juicer about a year ago and I still haven't opened it. So I'm going to find out today if it actually works. So if you're new to juicing, you are going to need a container to put all of your vegetables and your fruits in because you want to wash it well. And some of the fruits might have, what is it called? It's like a type of pesticide that's on it that basically helps preserve your vegetables. So you have to get that off with either vinegar or some people use water and baking soda. So I plan on making a large batch, so I'm going to wash a lot of fruits. So for this batch, I'm going to use 6 apples, some ginger, cucumber, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Try to use the at-home Wi-Fi, not my hotspot. Bye-bye. Oh no, guys, it's still not working, y'all. So welcome guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Osa and I suffer from anemia. I have tried everything to get my anemia under control, and the older I get, the worse it seems my anemia is getting. I used to have very heavy periods, so I got an IUD placed in, and now my period is almost non-existent, but my iron levels are still not going up. So I do have fibroids. I do plan on having them removed, but I just feel like I have so much going on that I don't have any time to really take off to have the procedure done. So I'm kind of just in limbo right now. So if you have anemia, you completely understand what I'm going through. My hair is falling out. I'm extremely tired. And yeah, I just don't feel 100%. So I don't know. I just feel like this is the year that I really want to take control of my health and, you know, really make a dent, make some progress in this area. So I hope by God's grace, I can start to see improvements. All right, so kale, spinach. I have 4 carrots in here, 4 large carrots, 2 large cucumbers. Let's see, celery. Maybe I'll add this much of celery. I'm going to clean my vegetables really well. I'm going to use some vinegar. About a cup of vinegar. You know, I'm going to add another cup. This container is pretty deep. All right, I'm going to let it sit in this solution for about 5 minutes. And I'm going to crack open the new juicer. So if you're just joining me, I've had this juicer on hand for about a year. I said I was going to start juicing. I got hurt back in June of last year, and I just never had a chance to even get to it. So I'm happy that I'm revisiting this. Okay, so this is the bevel juicer. Looks like this. And let's set it up. So I like that. It already comes kind of together. I don't have to build anything. This is the cup that's going to hold the juice. Let me turn this a little bit. Really pretty. I believe at the time of when I bought it, it was going for $200 or $199, something like that. Okay. Before I plug it in. Alright, so I'm going to wash all these things before I use it. So if you've never used a juicer before, just be careful with this particular part. There's a lot of sharp parts in the middle of this. So you just want to rinse it and just don't touch the center. Some of the outside, no, so Yaba, please stop screaming. Some of the outside parts you just want to wipe down. You don't want to put water on it. Take it out of the fridge for me, Baba. Yes. You want more? Okay, give me 1 second because mommy's filming. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so it has a little piece that's here, the little nozzle that the juice is going to come out of. You want to match it to the front part. Press that down. This other piece. Okay, and you press it down. What did I say about screaming? What did I say about screaming? Washing your hands? Not nice. Okay, here, come and sit down. Here, Baba. Okay, I'm coming. Stay right there. Put this up there, okay? Sorry about that. My little guy has been up since 6, screaming all over the place. So, Baba, please go sit down. You okay? One last thing. Okay, so with my old juicer, I used to have, let me bring a little closer. With my old juicer, I used to have, is the juicer showing? I used to have an area that I guess the waste would go into, but it seems like this one doesn't have it. So I'm just curious to see where the waste is gonna go. I'm guessing around the sides. So let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna take a look at the instructions quickly. Warning, care labels. Okay, so it's exactly what I think it is. Baba, what did I say about screaming? You want Disney for your birthday? You want Disney for your birthday?
Yes.
Then you have to sit down and stop screaming.
No.
So a lot of gunk comes off of the vegetables when you have it soaking in the vinegar. So I highly recommend this. And I'm going to start peeling the vegetables.
The bread.
Baba Diva, sit down, please. Sit down and stop screaming, please. Start with our carrot. You just take a peeler and take out the outer. Place it into a clean area. carrots are the only things that I'm going to peel. I'm going to leave the skin of the cucumber on because it has a lot of nutritional value. So I'm just going to cut up the cucumbers. You can just cut them up in big chunks. And it's interesting, by soaking it in the vinegar, you don't have like the slime, not slimy, like oily. It's like an oily film that are normally on the cucumbers, and that's gone after you soak it in vinegar. Okay, next up are the apples. Just take out the core. So yeah, but if I speak to you again about the screaming, we're gonna have a problem, okay? So personally, if I don't remove the seeds from the apple, I find that it's a little bitter. So that's why I'm doing that. Same thing with the apples. It no longer has that oily, waxy feeling. Okay, bye-bye. You have a 2-minute timeout. Go to your room. Take your iPad and go to your room.
No, Mommy, I'm sorry.
No, I've said it several times to you already.
I'm sorry,
You need
Mommy.
another chance?
Please, I'm sorry.
Okay, this is your last chance. Next time you're going to have a timeout.
No.
Okay, go sit down.
What iced tea and lemonade?
No, you need water now. You had 2 cups of iced tea and lemonade already. Hi guys, I'm doing well. You are really having a good time. Yes, I am. The funny thing is, guys, you know, I'm doing these things behind the scenes, and then I don't have a chance to film it, or at least I make an excuse that I can't film. And the reality is I can't film. You know, I may not have the time to edit, but if I do a live, I don't have to edit. So I think I'm going to, you know, just for the time being, until I can get things like get a more normal schedule, I'm gonna do it this way. I'll be filming lives. So told myself for 2024 and beyond, I don't want to, you know, keep making excuses as to why I can't do the things that I love. It's not easy being a single mother, but I do love the experience. And I thank God for my family, you know, all the support I get with my family. So I'm grateful for it. So when I started my company, when I started Simply Mose, I didn't realize how much, money would need to go into actually starting it. And so when I started taking out loans and all that jazz, I was like, okay, I need a way to pay this back. So I said, let me work at Target. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is paying off my loans by working at Target.
Mommy, the ice cream is ice.
You want to check it? Go check your ice cream in the fridge. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I work my daytime job as a teacher that pays, all of my bills very well. But the loan that I took out for this project, I'm just paying that back. So I have a few more years of doing this. So, but in the meantime, I'm just trying to get the business off the ground and get it noticed. So that's going to take a little bit of time. But I'm grateful for how I went about this. I didn't, I didn't go too crazy. I was like, I'm not going to start a whole, gigantic line with shampoo and conditioner and all that jazz. I'm just going to start with this. I'm peeling ginger now. I'm just going to start with what I think is missing. And I know personally for me, I couldn't find a moisturizer that worked for me. So that's kind of why I said, let me work with a chemist to figure that out. And the feedback has been really good, guys. I appreciate everybody that left a review on Amazon for me. It's really helpful because people want to know before they buy it, like, is this good? Or is it another, like, gimmicky, product? So I'm going to have to use a knife.
Ow.
Sorry about that, Baba.
Excuse me, Mommy.
Okay, you okay?
Yes, he washed it.
Okay. So, yeah, so that's kind of how I, go about everything. I think I've mentioned in some of my other videos, like, it's very easy to just kind of slap your name on things and, say you have a line, but to hire a chemist to do all the things to, like, make sure you're legit and make sure you don't have any problems, kind of like, how some other companies are having problems right now. Like, if you don't know what's inside your products, things can happen, so I was adamant about going about it the right way is the more expensive way, but I don't have to worry about whether or not my product is going to make people sick or make people's hair fall out. We did clinical trials. We did all of those things, ahead of time, so that I'm like 100% confident that whatever, has my name on it, it's legit and it's right. So I asked my friends to use it. I asked my family to use it when we were doing everything. This was after the clinical trials because, Baba Diba, what did I say about the running around?
I'm a watermelon.
I'm going to make you watermelon in a second. Let me finish peeling these fruits. You want juice with me?
Huh?
You going to have juice with me?
Yes.
Okay. Have a seat until it's ready.
I want no juice.
So yeah, so that's just a little backstory on how everything kind of came about. I just said, let me focus on the two products that I feel are like kind of a miss for our hair type. And, I went with a top rated black chemist, and she got me all the way together. It was plenty of times where she was like, okay, I'm gonna need you to get it together. Everyone is not gonna love what you make, and you gotta be okay. You have to be okay with that. So when we were doing the submissions, when we first started, there was like a white cast on the hair. There was a bunch of things wrong, and I was like, okay, I can't be, I can't throw this money down the drain. We got to get this right. So we just kept going back, to the drawing board until it was right. So yeah. So if I'm just going to give you a range of like how much all of this kind of cost me from start to finish, I think I've spent about $75K, $80K. So it's definitely an investment. You know, hiring a chemist is not cheap, and just from start to finish to like get the product rolled out, it hasn't been easy. And doing it at the time when COVID was happening, a lot of supply chain like problems. So yeah, so I'm just working my way to pay that down, and I own the rights to the product, so no one else can say, you know, can try and duplicate this particular product.
Mommy,
Yes, Baba.
can I give you a phone, please?
No, take my iPad from my room. Take my iPad. If you want to borrow it, okay?
Mom,
yes.
I'm gonna
No.
borrow
I'm
it for
I'm
you.
filming.
Please.
I'm filming. No.
Please.
No, Baba. Go and take my iPad from my room.
Oh, no.
Don't say, oh no. Listen to what I'm saying. So yeah, so that's just kind of a little backstory on how I got into the business. Made a lot of mistakes. So it's nice now because I have some friends who want to get into it, and I just kind of give them like the playbook. I didn't have somebody to give me the playbook at the time, but I just give them the playbook because I feel like we got to pay it forward. Like there's enough room for all of us to be great, and you don't have to step on other people's dreams in order for yours to flourish and come true. So that's kind of how I move. That's kind of how I've been moving. So even if some of you have questions, you can always put it in the comment section. I'm not here to charge or make a quick buck off of someone trying to get started.
What? Mommy, are you busy?
I am busy. What do you need?
Mommy, yes.
No, we're not getting any more games. Turn the volume down for me. And your battery's low. Baba, turn it down for me.
Your battery is low?
Yes, your battery is low. Go charge it. And we're not buying any more games on Apple.
Please.
No se llama.
Please, Mommy. You just spend more money?
No, we're not spending any more money. I'm already taking you to Disney for your birthday. No.
Disney to my birthday?
Yes.
I have it to my birthday?
For your birthday, yes. So that's enough of the spending. You got to be real with the kids because they be trying to spend all the money. All right, now I'm washing the spinach. So if any of you guys are new to motherhood or thinking about becoming a mom, it's a lot of work. Very rewarding, but it is definitely a lot of work. So, you know, obviously, it's a two-person job. So make sure that the person that you choose is worthy and a good candidate, and is someone that will be helpful, because it's definitely very tiring and a lot of work. Washing the kale now. Okay. All right. So we are done. Just want to, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of dirt inside of this pan. So that's why you got to really wash your stuff well. Don't take any shortcuts. Here is the garbage. here's all of the scraps. Okay. I'm just going to clean up the work area really quickly. Right, so I'm going to take 1 lemon. This is going to help preserve our juice. I'm going to peel it. When I was a kid, my mom's sister, so I don't know why I said that, my aunt, she used to peel like our oranges like this, and she would just go all the way around, not make any mistakes, and at the end, you know, obviously have all the peel like left, so I'm going to try to do that. So she was the one that actually taught me how to cook. My mom too. We learned at I'm Nigerian, so we learned at an early age of how to cook and everything like that. I think by like 6 or 7, you know, like making rice, making eggs. So that was a lot of fun. All right, so for the moment of truth, you want to grab your mason jars. This is how we're going to store our juice in the fridge. Okay. I don't think we're going to have more than 5 of these. And what else? Am I forgetting anything? Okay. All right, so when you're juicing, let's see if I can move you a little closer. Just make sure it turns on. Okay, so when you're juicing, you want to make sure that you're using enough fruits that have water in it, because if I was to just put all of the kale, so this is what our fruits are looking like, by the way. Am I showing that? So you want to make sure that you're using a lot of the watery fruits with the drier leaves. So if I put this in, I'll start with cucumbers, apples. I forgot to cut up the carrots. Okay, so you're gonna add some carrots as well. Not too many, these are a little on the harder side.
Good job.
All right. wash out the mason jars. All right. Okay, and then you're going to pour it. I am going to add some spirulina. I was so happy to find this at the vitamin shop. What did I do with it now? Okay. Add about this much. I don't know if you can see it. About a teaspoon. And give it a good shake. So now you have your green juice packed with iron as well, okay? The spirulina adds iron to it as well. So we're going to keep going.
Okay. Now it's time for that.
For the remainder.
Back.
Okay, I'm going to clean this out. Yes, no, Sayaba?
Look.
Oh, very nice. You playing with the game that we bought?
Yeah.
Nice.
Teacher is the teacher.
You think
Everybody get A plus Saturday.
they got an A plus?
Yes.
Nice.
Math copy. Barbie and Barbie.
So I really like this design a lot better than the other ones that have that kind of catch the, I think it's called rinds of the fruits and vegetables. This one is, everything is contained. So I'm gonna empty this out in the sink.
Plus 3, 23. 2 plus 2 is 4. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 6 is 12. 20 plus 3 is 23. Good job.
Very easy to clean. I definitely recommend this particular, what is it called? Juicer. Okay, here's the top. Good to go. Just turn it back on. carrots. Nice. So for $57, you get quite a bit of juice. I'm gonna need more mason jars. So right now I'm just kind of spreading it out. I want for it to have a lot of the same ingredients in each one. So I'm just spreading it out. I have about one more batch to go. Clean this out again. So make sure in between cleaning that you're cleaning your the silver tray out so that the juice has a way of running into the cup. All right, we are good to go. All right, this is the last bit. Okay. All right, now it's time to add the spirulina. So if you've never worked with spirulina before, please realize that it has a very unique smell. It definitely smells like pond water. So spirulina is actually algae. I forget what the process is to, have it made, but it definitely smells like algae. Definitely smells like pond water, I mean. So your drink will be green. So I was able to get 5 stars. Spent about $57. So this will give me about 5 days worth. So this is what we're looking like. Let me clean up the area. This is what we're looking like. And yeah, so now I'm gonna see how well this is gonna help me with my anemia. See if I can make any progress. You guys have any questions? Let's see. What's the brand name of the juicer? Yes, I need the exact model. Okay, so let me tell you. Let me see.
Mommy?
I absolutely love the fact that everything is contained in this one thing. My old one used to have a speed setting. It used to have a lot of stuff, but now I'm getting off track. Okay, so this is called the Bevel Juicer, and it has it as BJE 200. Let me see. I'm gonna get the exact model for you.
Mommy, can you make watermelon?
I'm gonna make watermelon for you right now. Let me see if I can find the exact name. Okay, so it's, let me get a little closer so you can see it. If you look right here, and I'll read that for you if you want a screenshot. So it has it as BJE 200 XL silver. I got this about a year ago, so I'm pretty sure there's probably better models that are out there now. Up. Let me try and type that in the chat if I can. Do I have a chat area?
Mommy,
no, I don't.
make me watermelon.
I will make you watermelon right now.
Please.
Yes, have a seat, my love. So yeah. Do you take iron supplements? I do take iron supplements. Let me show you which one I take.
Step 1.
No, leave that there. So I take Flora Vita or Flora Vital, and it's liquid iron. I've been on this for quite some time. The bottle's almost done. I'm about right here. So I'm gonna cut this in half. I used to take 20 mLs, 10 in the morning, 10 at night. So now that I have the spirulina, I'm only gonna take 10 mLs in the morning. I should say at night, because I'm gonna drink this in the morning. I'm gonna drink the juice in the morning. So I'll take 10 of this at night, just to make sure that I'm getting my full dosage of iron. So please be mindful. You can have iron toxicity, so you have to be mindful of that. That's why I'm gonna cut the dosage in half. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I couldn't find Geritol anywhere, so I was happy to find that. Thank you for typing that in the chat, Cosmic. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Someone in the chat already typed the brand name of juicer. Okay, good. Thank you guys for doing that. It's Bevel. Sorry, I'm joining. Is this Nama? No, my name is... Oh, I'm sorry. This is a Bevel juicer. This is cool. I respect the hustle. Thank you. Yeah, so that is pretty much my routine that I'm going to do for the juicing. And I'm going to read about whether or not you can freeze your juices, because if I could do this ahead of time, it just kind of saved me some time. I know I can't freeze it in the glass jars, but if I can pour it into Ziploc bags and potentially freeze them, I'll read about it, see if it's still fresh if I do that. Unless somebody knows about this in the chat, you can always let me know. But I just want this to be part of my routine now. I really want to work on just my overall health, and yeah. So after you juice, actually let me taste it, see what this is like. You can obviously, if it's not to your liking, you can add some honey. Not too much, obviously, but you can add some honey.
Mommy!
Yes, no, Sayaba?
Play with me.
I will play with you in a second, my love. So I'm going to use a straw because it's going to be acidic. Fire. Really good. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. Really, really good. I just took my iron pill for you. My doctor has told me to take iron for years, but I didn't take it. Yeah, no, you gotta take it. Strawberries are a great source of iron. So I'm gonna share something now, guys. You're gonna laugh at me. Um, I don't eat anything red, purple, or blue. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I'm like just really turned off to it. So adding strawberries is probably not going to be an option for me because it's, you know, in the red family. But I try not to, you know, push my little quirks onto my son. So I cut up strawberries for him. You can have watermelon and all those things, but this is just something that I've kind of been doing since I was a kid, and I just can't. I can't eat strawberries. I can't eat anything red, purple, or blue. So this is probably what's contributing to my iron deficiency is a lot of the things that I should be eating. I have like this phobia of it. Yeah. Any questions for me in the chat, guys? I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I've been neglecting my little one, so I'm going to go ahead and get to him, but I just wanted to come on and just show you guys that I'm going to take this seriously, and I look forward to like my thinning edges growing back in, my, you know, the breakage that I have at the middle of my, you know, my head to about my crown area. I hope that will grow back in. And yeah, I'm really excited about this new journey. So I'm going to take it seriously, and I'm going to get my health all the way back on track. As soon as my leg heals, I'll get back to running and, you know, just getting back to my normal self. It's very hard from being a, you know, an athlete to leading a sedentary lifestyle. And I hope that I can one day get back to what I used to do. I can't believe how good this is. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. I'm going to try and set up my third bedroom so I can get my larger camera, not my larger, my like bigger camera working, so that I can start getting back to some normalcy and getting back to like filming the way I used to. But I'll catch you in my next one. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Touch grass. Get outside. Get a juicer. Start juicing. Wash those vegetables. What else? Yeah, just know you always have a safe space here. If you ever want to just come hang out with me, chat, I'm always here. Bye, guys.